Like I was just really happy and bad ideas. Just yeah, my opinion on and I got so many good because the well, today you go back 6 hours. The parts of it, it's not like any important in the jungle. I don't want to say it would be a waste of it. That's the idea. Getting those support card. Because if I go for the keep the sun better and I do get less and yes, keep the sun, but reality is this. I can use them to get on my emotions that you can handle. And if I have my emotions, I right. However, all of my emotions, yes, because all of them are sure, sure, just one single thing. One thing is basically almost that is absolutely like actually that was just do that. I could legit just get my create what it is sound like three of I can just more of my own. And I have three of great. I mean, if I could get lucky, if I could get lucky, you know, if it's not a three of use my stuff on my budget, and I could borrow people specs. It's better to say, it's better to say, oh my god, it's the deal. It's the world famous. Have you tried pulling more? Also, great, great thing with doing so much. Doing so much. It happened 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's just very exciting. Again, without it, the carrots, frosting is part of the sun. Yeah, that is a good line. Rather annoying point, even. What am I I mean, she's pretty pretty far away. Don't get it out. I probably like 15,000 yards by that point. Right? The one hitting on. I don't know. It would be like one town across, to be honest. So I guess it would be getting more support or getting town across the I 11 but regarding their move, basically, honestly, it would be a good idea to just put my units on it real, but whatever. Anyway, anyway, just I guess we keep trying, yeah, we keep trying, we just keep on trying, and we just keep on trying. That was if there's a recall one, I don't think so. I haven't heard about anything like that, but I don't think there is. Designing game and driving it, that's yeah, fucking actually. Even I want to speed up that. Oh shit, I've got I should just forgot about it. But I just forgot about it right away. When I'm coming, December, late December, early January, probably January, probably January. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be January. You can actually see I'm bugging like, you actually, yeah, that's great. But I thought these two wait around, like, you know, it is not, so it's not the news. Why? Wait, actually, what is it? Actually, why? Okay, wait, what? Well, she kept that on. Why? No, wait. Just five races over years. Like, really, yeah. But this guy, he just really trying to I have no idea what he said. I'm like, what do I can do that? But it's all, no, they're hard. You have to remember that. The final part is like all over here. The final part is all over here. You know, like the next minute, it's very close, like around here. It's here. Where's the what? Going with it. Then your leg out on the right. That's, what am I supposed to do here anyway? Just so three when they change action the Kyoto 3000. Yeah, I entered the hardwood, yeah, because I need to be humble. The view, yeah, I feel like a lot of races or a lot of runs to prepare for the because like one very well that I never really get anything. That's the youngster. Are we not talking about the youngster? Wait. Oh yeah, it's back around. I mean, oh damn, that's some funny stuff. So long. Wow. Oh, let's compare it or whatever it is. Wait, because it's perfectly west. It's a long time. For some reason. Usually when I see this way, like for example, oh yeah, now this shit. You know, I never noticed that. Also, because oh, but then once we actually can bring myself to not particularly, because I am a competitive boy for the make of boy it just takes such a long time to start. Yeah, that would take a second stop. The big problem. Yes. I think my one problem is if you crazy beat up, then I feel like here for all this.
taking all the risk. I don't think this run is going to be very good. So
S on mile. If I don't get S on mile or an N on, I'll wait. My select there. Yes, wait a second, Chef. Wait a second. Yes, mile and on. If all of these orders, wait a second, Chef. Not yet are played, then you have that. You have that. Or that. I guess the rest of the movie I lost.
Excuse me. Oh man.
Oh, and then white balls and then white stuff. Yeah, kiwi nuts. Never got it. Never got it. Easy fun to go. Okay. I'm stuttering. I'm stuttering. I can believe it. Yeah, I'm going to restart. I have the win. Yeah. The whole start playing. I'm much excited. I'm just really excited for the potential that this with a lot of work. What am I?
All right. So I may start. Mm-hmm. But we covered ground really quick. Right, now we're good. Yep.
And I'm going to take the speed here. I want as much speed as possible. I'm sure that's what I'm creating. That I am creating. How much we might have on 500 line. I guess my speed is just oh no, come on. Not like this. No, 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 no. Yeah, not like this. Not like this. I should have probably done it up there. Oh god. Oh, that's not my name. What am I reading? That's me. That's on me. That's on me. Oh, that's doing baby. Alright, alright. Here we go. You really stuck a little. I swear that's so true. With speed, there's speed. No speed. I know you get that's max speed, that's for sure. These guys. Oh, you know, I need to do a little bit. My mom right now. Definitely, that's first race. Oh no. Oh, why are you not considering so and more speed yeah, like we thought out we have a lot of here, but then if you find someone to be here, then no, oh, that would be first. But no, yeah, no. Was yeah, I think it was Jet Jet. Respectfully, my respect, I lost. Yeah, what say you? I don't think that first race at the start of the career was actually so bad. Right. That's how I know that. About against the round that I was at when it's second. Yes. It's easy because was not it was not a
Why y'all all spread out, bro?
He's back. I don't know why. He made
That's an easy choice. So next time, another one of y'all come over there.
was hoping to quarterbacks go. Not as the crazy one. That's what you not looking at yourself.
Off to the races in the final race of the season.
Yes, you can have smartphone. There's wrong. You can use smartphone. If everyone else wants. Wait, no problem. No problem. At least people have never to die. Check all the core. Yeah, using smartphone would be way easier. Getting around. I was going to call me out here on kind of call me out. Kind of call me out. Let's see. Let's see. You want that? What my head on? Well, that's 20 cents, yeah. Almost at the end of the race. I had to leave it. Nice like enjoying parts of the video, but then not having a good exploration skills really annoying and not very fun. Yeah, you can probably head on by any chance with the if you want to check it out. Uh, like not having a good acceleration skills, no. Like, what am I, like a freaking laser? I mean, over the acceleration, but you should just run that way the front runner. Be awesome. I would be the front runner, right? Yeah. That was the front runner, right? In our face, right? Right? Jay gave up on FaceTime and just gave up. Just tell myself, I'm getting. But Jay just gave up on FaceTime. Yeah, yes, then when we get one, you but that face goes, that I feel like she's not with me. I feel like she's better as a friend. You spent so much on being either first or second this weekend. Well, she's never you. And it's so really good you but not being able to use it. This kind of kills me. And it's not at all if I'm on a random point like the race, right? But still, if you're not using your weight burner, gambling with exploration skill, that's how far I have no idea. But let's just see here. Where is the head on? Show me anything. Because everybody else is the best. I was with the coach at it. We took it out. Whatever. 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 Let's go for it. Let's do that on 50 years. That was much more. This is one last week. Last week. One last week. Well, you guys have. I was not really getting out with what you learn. These people, right? Nice way. Nice way. Yeah, I'm going to go to the place that was lower. Yeah. So, actually have enough skill. You actually have enough skill. The right close for this contract. They changed it for you kind of regular. Oh, yeah. I saw a post on it. I didn't see the updated animation, but I was in black and white. It's still dumb. Like, the thing with the hand, like, you got, I guess, I don't know how people think that shit's serious. You know, that grass one is literally the post. Yeah. The grass one is literally the post. Well, that's actually what it is. Don't see where the head on those straight stuff. Well, straight to say, oh my goodness, yeah. Round nine, yeah, round nine. Just trust. No, no, no. It's so dark, right? I'm sure we use acceleration or breathe. I think it's one of the ways. Maybe you'll be but well, sure, I have one more run, I guess. I have one more run, I think, of my favorite. Yeah. I guess it's the angle you angle, the angle that runs with I respect the money, my I'll be back to the ground for mine. The car back to the ground. I know, or what makes you feel like, I don't know. And that's something about it. Company, bullying me. Company bullying me. Yeah. It's about the company, I don't really want to eat my time is water product. But I don't want to use it on the smartphone.
Alright. It better be an ace. I gotta use the bathroom. Quick. Only takes one to win. That's right. Here I am. There I go. Back in black. Back in black. Oops, forgot my lid. All right, let's get this thing running.
It will also be not one of those even more frustrating. That I'm close. But some of the point USD what is the balance? Yeah, what is the balance? And then we go to the that's all. It makes your aces pretty like go ahead here. But then let me get my choose my account. Yes, let me just how much you know. And it was on your it's like the person that each year 12.8 and it's about 30 to 40 minutes. Okay. You want to start by introducing yourself, please, and you're allowed to. Hello, my name is Cal. I am a 21-year-old musician slash DJ nowadays. I'm a former music engineer for yeah,
Yo, yo, what's up, Irving?
that work.
Let's see. Then we'll go for the A squad team training.
Don't have the best record with games, but
Wow. How? He getting all these daggone jobs. Yeah. It went up twice. That's funny. All right.
water, basically water. So this water
Let's
is like
see
oxygen
what's
and
next
water.
for us.
Water is basically
We
water.
got an acer. We got an acer.
Turbine.
I
That
gotta
is
ace every character.
like one of the most
I gotta ace every character.
smallest,
Get rid of this. Cause, really? Well, that works out.
and the most efficient way and the most cleanest way of disposing of waste. Like the low page stuff, like actually like the time and here, like the yellow downstairs, basically what you do before you would enter the area, like the control environment with people. Yeah, the yellow downstairs, walking and green stuff. So basically a lot of times you have like a center, like you have actually two this. So we go in and honestly see the nuclear reactor itself, like very actually makes it back in. Seeing that shit was absolutely the coolest moment in my fucking life. It's such a fascinating thing to see the whole thing itself. And it's like it's amazing engineering wonder that humankind has never come up with. So like I get a little more and then we start thinking about y'all. He goes, hey Val, I'm doing like working on these spots. Like, could you disconnect the fuses? Like specific fuse names? I'm like, sure, go ahead. This was kind of being done by my coworkers, but because I had like such a massive scare because right above like right above me were like pipes that basically suck in the water from the ocean. It's like the most loudest thing. I was just like going to it and like these was right underneath it. And I'm just like pulling out the things like okay, one, then you get number two, very good. Number three, use number four, oh wait. Did I not know that they were shutting down the reactor so they can start working on it? And right when I pulled the thing four out, all these pipes above me just stopped. Like they'd been shutting down, they just stopped. And as I pulled it out, they just go, whatever. I felt like pulling things out because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was freaking and I see like Jake over there just laughing his ass off. He's losing tears. His mom is in tears. And it became over. But it's mostly at work. So, lots of lunch. And the best part of it is drinking beer. That's the only one. Drink lunch. That's kind of where he's at. It's not like you can't shit faced at the job. Like, don't get me wrong. It was great. That was very much a year plus ago. Well, after that, like, I already did like the first day I did it the first day by basically breaking the safety regulations day one. I basically had chewing gum in my mouth, which is a big no-no. You cannot chew have anything chewable in your mouth. You cannot get food in, nothing. Because what can happen is that there's two things you need to worry about: radiation and contamination. Contamination is kind of like radioactive substance like on you. It happens quite often that you just have some contamination on your hands. But I never had the alarm go off on me, but Jake went to work that my life for so long. Why I went to work and they set off like a massive fucking alarm. It's like it had like major contamination on it when it was like pretty white. Contamination is not dangerous. However, if you get that contamination inside of you, that's when it can get a problem because what it is like infected stuff that's like in your stomach or whatever. That can stuff can emit radiation to your vital organs, which is not good, as you can imagine. Not very good. So you try to get it off pretty quick. Yeah, so the other way of you getting it out, either puking the shit out or shitting your guts out. You can and even on that. So chewing gum is basically no no because contamination. It's not like if I'm like going out and chewing around, like essentially like if there's dust around that goes into chewing gum, I took it swallow it, and there you go, you're in big trouble. And this guy, basically the job is just sit at the entrance and basically make sure people tolerate bleeding. He's a massive dude, very obese, like massive motherfucker. We just always say him, because he had like that's like a white beard, like always like there. I'm like he was like from South Africa, and I just like walked past me, chewing gum in my mouth, chewing, like grabbing a cigarette, and I just feel a fucking hand on my shoulder. And keep in mind, I'm like a small dude. I'm like 5'6", 5'7", and this guy's like 6'4", and he's like, "You're doing something very bad right now." Now, like, I do this, like, you are chewing on something. That out. Basically, he like really funny that we just basically made about it, like, the NBA just kind of bounced off laughing about this. Basically, like, made a whole, like, narrative out of this guy. By the way, absolute sweetheart. He is, like, he's going through, like, some tough times right now. Like, I hope everything's well with him right now. It was, like, really as much as it was an interesting experience, it was one of the most boring jobs. It could be the most boring job you could ever do because I was on the position of doing any document work. So a lot of times we would just do two times the actual client and meanwhile my own help me with doing documents like doing all the law and a lot and hours on hours like pretty much my best to do that. I worked 6 days the first week, and I had to work the whole 7 days. And it was such training stuff because I was just eating and go to bed, wake up, do it all over again. And I wouldn't have any time for myself, pretty much mindless, which you can imagine those things can be very long. I guess we can get into the overall goes into 23, 73. I was feeling already at the time. I was struggling mental issues that I was having deal with some drama that was like some really shitty people like that. They might help me like that. This thing was around the first that's the first week or that's the last. I don't know. So I was really bad. It was one of the reasons that I kind of like was the final day of the conference, like the second final day of the conference. So you see kind of the idea of how much of an impact it had on me as a I was working on a device measurements going into one individual was working on
Stamina.
the pipe was basically
Stamina.
like the radiation like this well bar. What you do is you blend it. So basically what this would do, well, it basically keeps that shit away from this individual. I never found out who he was because kind of like he was bringing up his time and after he finished his work, he never put the lead back. He never put them back. And basically this pipe, while I was working on this device, I had no clue. This pipe was very close to my face. So working it was very much there. Like my decimeter will kick in. But here's the thing, those decimeters are extremely sensitive at times. So if you drop it, which happens, you give it back to the radiation stack. So you want to give it back and I will expect that it put it back into the machine. The malfunctioned on me because the person that had it before he dropped it quite why as never put it back in. He never gave it any data radiation. So it malfunctioned on me. And it never set off the alarm. So I was in this room for 30 to 40 minutes. I noticed the person walked in, totally kitted out. Oh no, totally kitted out. And you're not, to be clear. Yeah, like pretty much the only thing I have is a jumpsuit because it was an 88 safe zone. Well, not safe zone, but like a low radiation zone. I see him pulling it out, and I noticed underneath there's a red hat, like hard hat, which indicates radiation protection stuff. And he just does this. Oh, God. Oh, no. So basically, he just grabs my arm, grabs my arm, and just starts walking out. Like I'm just like trying to like, like holy shit, I still have like equipment on me. Like my little fucking gosh, I don't know, my neck was like still stuck to the thing. The device that I'm working on, and then like, really start killing me out, right? And immediately I got measured, and I had like massive contamination on my face. I had contamination on my chest. Like it was all over my work clothes. It was all over my hard hat. It was just all over me. Pretty much they ripped me hair. I took basically a massive shower. And after the inspection of my stomach, do you know the Siemens is like the backup radiation for a person each year. I had 12.8 in a span of 30 to 40 minutes. Which is pretty much 4 times that you can get in like 40 years of background radiation. And I'm down to 30, 40 minutes. Yeah. And yeah. And I guess there was like some point of view effect. But I had my days of radiation sickness. I can put in vitamin. I got me checked out and reached like I was pretty fine, but I had like a small case of radiation sickness. But I was over pretty clear. It's very great. I experienced contamination, body lines like that. Pretty much I was blessed with the minimum case of radiation sickness. Well, basically, to explain it, radiation sickness diminished like the symptoms of a fever or different. And I wasn't feeling fatigue. I felt nauseous. I felt like I was very dizzy all the time. Just something like if I would walk up a flight of stairs, something that was because of investment fatigue. I never get anything major. I went from being a pretty healthy young individual to an individual with quite serious conditions. I'm not sure if this has very much the influence on it, but I was quite messed up in my brain. I personally feel at the time it was more mental. It was something that it was like a stuff that I just simply was kind of lost in a relationship anyway. I never heard. Yeah, no, that sounds like absolute extra stress and extra trauma that you did not need in that moment. There's no way this is not like something that like messed me up because again, to understand how high this safety protocols are, it's like the protocol for every single scenario. You have to stick to the protocol. It's 24/7. I was left with losing the degree, function, for government would set me up for life. And it kind of was like the first part of like like my downfall to where I am nowadays, which is yeah something I'm intentional like losing everything right now like to what I have. So for like the first thing that kind of sent me into this downward spiral, I was basically suspended to work with pay because it was not my fault. There's no way I could have prevented any of this because I did not know. Second, there wasn't an investigation about it for obvious reasons. I don't know whatever happened to the person that caused the such a major stake, whatever his intention was. Like I would have believed because pretty much everybody or took things like so lightly, you would not got this far more than clear problem. Like I want this to be just very clear. What happened to me was as much as there's no power plant, like nuclear energy is such a controversial technology that's mentioned constantly in current politics and whatnot. Nuclear power is one of the safest things there is when it comes to work. You can't like ask for mention, like you're more likely to die and that's like die of the future than a best job. What happened to me was that just a massive that chain of unlucky and function very much that like that all break up because of that protocols and that's not basically not taking it serious. So when you say bad protocols, just to clarify, do you mean that the actual engineer protocol is done by the people who come up with them were bad, or that no one was following them and they were being oh boy, that case of Chernobyl. Actually, if you ever are interested in what exactly happens to pretty serious from HBO, Chernobyl is actually really good. That's funny enough is that while I was doing the course, I actually was watching that series. It's actually really good. Like, it's those are notorious. As a matter of fact, they're still actually to this day, there are still on use in the Soviet Union. They're still on use to this day, and they're currently in the process of being shut down. That's a process that will take 20 to 30s. But a little bit back, aftermath, I suppose. I don't think that they have revision right? Still offered to do the job like like once I graduated, I just worked full time. And then honestly, I feel I kind of thought I could take exercise from that I could only have to work like in total 2 months per year to achieve maybe my own fantastic. Like the data that I got, like that's sort of like the for me was 2 weeks. I got paid holy shit, 2 weeks, 2 3 weeks. Damn, dude. I'm telling you, working for the government, yeah. So they should have set me up for life. Yeah. And that's like part of the mission is I don't know how it get paid just working as an average worker at the time. I was, like, looking for it was like pretty much I was still hired, but I got like work because those things are, yeah. So I was in a position, it's like, hey, like it kept changing. And I was like, okay, I cannot keep going like this. I'm getting fucked over by mainly my stepfather at the time because I was maybe last year day home when the accident happened. I went home with over pretty much a month. And I had signed a big deal to already had like a rent contract in London. I'm still living actually in the same building, just one floor down. I live in the basement. I'm a basement father. Great. I have a PPR champion. Yeah, I know, right? So after I know that, I said, okay, I was going to decide, so I dropped which I lost. I was just like, I'm making fun of. I was like, okay, I'm quitting. I'm off. I'm not sure if I'm going to get paid, but so I started getting educated in crowd security. I started to actually get a lot of contacts with a lot of people that I know nowadays. Nowadays, I must be working sometimes I like working in this branch, you get a lot of opportunities. And I'm actually currently looking into working as an architect. And that would be amazing. That would
Hmm.
be
I'm surprised that worked.
think that not having that job anymore at the plan and going on to life journey and have this discover that recognize your companions. Yes. And I love it too. It's great what I do, what I love. Like as much as I'm struggling with it, it's really fun production. Really fun. You should tell myself like no matter what I do, no matter if it's a game, no matter if it's a VR game, just me like performing is awesome pleasure because when I get on stage and have my sort of intimate moments to people to really enjoy one of the most amazing because I've ever seen the most rewarding thing ever. It's truly a passion, but also a dedication because there's so many great things out there which just gets covered up by mainstream media. Something that's really hate that there's so many wonderful acts. I know a lot of local acts that would love to share this sometimes. So much talent, so much dedication that people put in it, their craft, and it just gets covered up by someone that eventually has one popular song, and it's just pretty much the song. I learned a lot of instruments. I learned violin, I learned guitar, I learned bass, I learned piano, I touched so many instruments that I haven't touched like one shit you would ever think of, like for example, Armenian, such like an unknown instrument. It's an outlet that I can enjoy, that I hope that I can do it eventually. That kind of thing. Aiming at it is not my main priority. But right now, I'm I'm trying to get out of my shit, but it's that I currently, if I can do this full time, I would definitely, I have the job I started with the team. I am that, I can like
I think this the turn, guys. I think we got it this time.
so today's video, it's well, a couple hours before this recording, 19 children and teachers were killed in Michigan, and that's really relevant to what you wanted to talk about. And I wasn't planning on doing this recording. We had this scheduled for later, but the emotion was so raw. I wanted to hear exactly what you wanted to say.
So much. You can all call me Darth. I am a survivor of the worst mission in U.S. history. It's trauma on its own. To give some context, I want to state that 2017 was the worst year ever for me. In January, one of my old childhood friends killed himself, overdosed on antidepressants, went to a coma, and died a week later. In August, my other close friend, he got in a fight with his wife, so his brains out in front of his own kid. And I talked to him just a few days earlier, and I try not to blame myself for that, but that's, you can't help but ask when everything's that sometimes you have to just acknowledge that if I was a whole state away in Vegas and he was in Houston, and even though I got through that tragedy, I told myself I need to go, I need to go make new friends, live my life. I can't let this tragedy divide me. And so I did make new friends with Tarek, and he was a funny ass dude. We worked security by side. And we had done some breakdown for this game that was going on. It was an outdoor concert, and things were going great. We had a week set up, and then invited to do 3 days of the actual concert itself. And the first and second day, nothing really happened. And the third day, at 10:05 p.m., a man named Steve that went there with us in his hotel room at Bay, 32 floors up, broke the windows of his hotel room and started firing into the crowd. And at me. He had a bus stop attachment to his right, so it was pretty much as close to automatic as I could get. course, I thought it was one of those. It sounded like someone was letting a bunch of M80s. Some kid had gone to the concert area, lit up some M80s on the side, and now we were going to have to evacuate everyone. Then we're going to have to have to check the whole area, make sure this doesn't jam. Because I went back, everyone's going to be so pissed. But as it went through, as close as I was stuck yet. And there's not a sound. There's no firework that fires that fast. There's nothing. It can only be one thing. And it was hellfire being rained down on us. And I remember when it started happening, I was the closest guard inside the event grounds to it. It was backstage. And my closest exit was clear across the event, west, east. And I had to come to the realization, first of all, I hate what you're undertaking. This is something you want to say here. You go to a job and you say, all right, this is just a job, you're going to be the king. You're about right. But I dealt with it. I dealt with drunk people. But dealing with what comes to it's not as a because or just the job description or whatever that disaster emergency like that. Yeah. Because it was about 100 yards from me. And it falls in front of me. Fucking duck shoots running out of the security. Hide. Oh, I'm good. Stop it. Let's just make sure she's I remember I was having a bunch here. I was coming on the stage. Back in the hall. There's fucking all this music over people's heads while people are dying. That's the thing that goes on to be broadcast everywhere. And I am here 20,000 people screaming for the murder. I am listening to people die. And I realized no defense was better than simple anything I needed to get out. And I go meet my buddy. And he was large, big old guy. And he walked on the stage. But after a moment, like trying to come out and he's kind of like cut himself, maybe just all cut, hanging out, covering up an eye on screws. I need to get out. So I start looking for this, and I am hearing shots from, I am hearing multiple of my head. And it was the craziest thing. In the back of the area, and it's right there at this main astroturf and a few other things. Before they called the gas, all the some paintings and they did like some Ferris wheels and a whole bunch of stands. But in the back, they didn't put any of that fancy stuff because it's in the back. There's nothing that goes over that. So basically, this fine layer of ultra dust that was just kicked up all the construction of putting the stage up. So you see, come on down. Stuff was no trees, nothing. just invisible.
Yeah.
You could
Tell where he is.
that is beautiful. Little mushroom cloud.
Guys, wherever the point stands.
I watched in front of me as I was running. Just frog, like I said, I mean, frog. A lot of times in movies, they do show people get hit and they grab their chest and they're trying to make a little threat. No. When people get hit, they just drop. Every muscle in their body ceases to function and they just drop. I can't describe it any other way. It's just dropping. It just. I've seen such a thing. I don't know how to get that. I gotta keep going. Yeah, hey, and that's when I got this grasping on the back of my shirt. Also behind some natural process. I didn't even make 30 points against them. There was where I was a bunch of changing rooms with the artists. There was some tour buses, the stage itself, more tour buses, and then finally the exit table. And I got to those first
200? Jesus. Oh, yeah. Because it must be. But dang, dude.
It's just me, my supervisor. Fuck up. He talked off for like 5 minutes. He got up to one meter from all those buses. But yes, he's seeing my leg behind the buses. There's no way he's gonna make it. But like at the same time, he just fucks up. And so I'm all these people, and then the shots start coming towards us. You notice all around building up. There were lights all around us. People had their phones out, flashlights out, all that kind of stuff. Everyone was making us to be towards us. And so then we hear the snap, 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 like this one crack over your head as these bullets are tizzing on over. There's bullets coming on over. And they were hitting the stage and showering us with these little shards of aluminum that the stage was made of. And I remember at the time, I only said, oh shit. And that cop turned to me like I had completely gone bonkers. He grabs me by my shoulders. He shoots me. He looks me in the eyes and he goes, you are the moral of these people. You are their backbone. You are going to do your job. And I just kind of snapped. I just went, okay, yes, sir, what do I need to do now? I just turned my brain off. I just focused on what needs to be done next. And he tells me, all right, go to this crowd, go to this room, find a little and get in one place, start preparing it. By the way, I'm security, I'm not supposed to do that. I'm not allowed to do medical. And I just wait on the line to go through. When I hear them breathing injury, when you're trying to feel this very hard, all right, come with me. And everything else is one spot that was over their heads, it was off to the side, and I just get it all to one place, and I lie down, and I just start doing stuff. And I had 5 people over there. There was this one big from it. They got like a house or anything. They got like these bike rack barricades side uses a guarding. And this one would make it right on it. Oh, big red. I mean, there wasn't any part of her that wasn't red from her. But you could barely tell that she was wearing a black dress. Just amazing. And they grabbed her with this tiny electrical shock. And then they locked it in her behind. So I started training these other five. And I'm like, all right, here's what we're going to do. Because I'm training, you've got to, like, you got something on, we'll try to make sure it's tight. Here, I start performing turning. I'm just desperately trying to remember.
I'm getting blocked like nobody's business. Look at this.
5 years earlier,
I'm just pushing my way through. Glass on the outside. Oh, we're gonna track her down, no problem. Now we're dueling with her. No conduct outside. Steel. Mhm. Mhm.
least without looking, because he'd been told, keep this game fluid, and he doesn't know what the fuck to do. And my brother just was out of the way of the game, let everybody out. Meanwhile, my mom was over near the Tropicana on the north side of the installation. And she was a supervisor of the unit. She heard people, and she started hearing the shots, and she had a radio on. And so she's hearing shots ringing out. Can we confirm, are these fireworks or shots?
When- ah,
Bodies down stage right.
man, how did I screw up that? Mm. All right, one more run. One more run. No, but you. Mm.
And she starts walking the room because there's cars going to the area. And, they're panicking and trying to get out. They've got thousands of people, 20,000 people inside the big run trying to get out. And so she's blocking these cars, getting people on the rest of the Tropicana, or getting into these cars. And then let the car, some of the people in the cars go through. It was just a horrible thing. And all of a sudden she got she was the only one there. All of the people just left. And she was the only one trying to keep her. And she was finding the people she was specifically the victim of crash to come by. And by, all right, you're wounded with me. And she found this little trio or two cop cars people. One angle. And you take me over there, give me some cops, and I'll take care of you. And she was talking about how she met this husband point where the wife was basically dragging her husband who had been shot in the back. And she helps him get him over there. The whole time she's saying to her, please call an ambulance, call 911, get help over here. He's dying, he's dying. And she basically tells her they're already called the ambulance. They're on their way. But they keep going for the closer portion and they get shot at. And she just watches as this woman's husband dies. He just slowly bleeds to death. And there's nothing she can do. And she would try to help him release him on and say that her daughter was in a porta potties and just my mom said so hey, you can go back in there, you see who she is, just have her home and just stay where she is. And she's doing her best to console her. And she's doing her best. She's trying to point out, like, is that person injured? Is that person injured? Whatever's going on. One person got past that she didn't know that. Went to the Tropicana parking lot, crawled into the car, and bled to death. And she blames herself for pregnancy. My mom is still grieving, and even today she was crying. She was crying over it. Because the whole thing that happened. And then shipping them. Eventually, my brother makes his way over to her, and she hugs him and just holds him in, and she says in multiple interviews, I was just glad that one of my sons was okay. And I have to say, one of my children, I almost think she's doing the pro, but it's still fucked up. I see her fingers now. So, it takes an hour of me sitting there watching these people come in and kill themselves at 10 minutes. 10 minutes after we start shooting, he shot himself. It took 2 hours for the police to reach his murder. It took 1 hour for the even reaching full next to the stage. Irish attack. And there was some guy coming running in from the street level and get hop the fence with an AK or something like that. You know, and I kept bracing myself, I kept telling myself, what am I going to do? What am I going to do with this guy? The guy comes on, so and I basically go, all right, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to live for it. I'm going to tell everyone to get to the other side. And if he's just coming my way, I'm going to just like peek and see him. Tell everyone to see the other side. Just like back away from me. As he gets close, I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to grab hold of it as best I can. I have not a fucking iota that I was going to be here. I was convinced I was going to die there. That I wasn't going to be able to tell my fiance that I loved her when I wasn't going to be able to tell even know if my mom or my brother was okay. I didn't care. All I cared was that these people that are now my responsibility might just make it out of here. If I sacrifice myself to one person died, say 50 others, surely it's worth it, right? Surely it's worth it. But then instead, I got this girl in a cocktail dress coming up to me going, where do I pee? She was just so this whole situation, this broken girl coming up to me. We're all just waiting around, wondering if we're going to die any second. Eventually, SWAT team comes on over, clears us out. We start getting all the people up first towards the field, but then the count comes in your mind and have all of them go out. That side exit I was initially going for. And to be clear, when I found out mine, I went to my manager and come over to us. Not my supervisor, my manager. He comes on over and goes, all right, what do you need to do? I might have gotten those two mixed up anyway. He comes on over and I ask him, all right, got all the people, what do you need to do? He says, all right, go check the back, check underneath the buses, see if there's anybody alive. Find them and get them out of here. So I checked the bathrooms, and you guys went polished bathrooms. Checked underneath the buses, nobody was in there. I checked underneath the stage, and I found a guy in his underwear. I don't know what he was doing in his underwear. I'm going to assume with the angel on my shoulder that he had taken his clothes off and used it to ward off his turning pins. But there's a pretty good chance he was high as fuck, having the worst trip of his life. I just want to know what the hell he was like. I'm high. I told him, get that fucking shoe. And he runs up to the exit. I get back to my supervisor and I go, all right, man. We're all at all this place to check. There's nobody here. We need to practice. Like, all right. One of the field got a bunch of people got on wheelbarrows and they're trying to recollect them. Their dead friends and band members. You gotta tell them this is a crime scene. And they can't do that. And so I can start going out to the field. And it's just political. I step onto the field. It's body. It's 20 bodies from here to that stone there. These 20 bodies. That's about 20 yards. 20 yards, 20 bodies. Just all over the place. Because the field had been separated in half. You can walk the bar at the end. Everybody right on the east side. On the stadium, everybody was on the west side towards the sugar. Left and right. Left. Who would want to risk their lives with that collective body at that point? And so it's just this maze of bodies, and you couldn't go heel toe, 3 steps without stepping on someone. And you have to gingerly make your way across hitting this. Some of them are covered, but a lot of them their eyes staring up at the sky. I'm burned back in my skull. As I'm walking through, trying to look over the body, step back. There's cops banging on these posh porta potties. Banging on it, going, there's police. I said, if they were freaking out, they done things out here. Shooting, they couldn't tell anything. Everybody was just panic. And I make my way past all this. I get onto the main proper. And I find one of the coworkers that showed up. Mostly like supervisors. And I go to them as they keep coming. They've gotten like a construction site right nearby. And as the year, when I'm on the top of the thing, they can't come in here. And they're like, I'm not leaving the lobby. I can't leave without jail. I just keep on coming. I can't do this. And I remember there was this like 5 foot, like I'm 6'3", and there was this 5 foot girl who comes on up to this guy called it's called Mike. And Mike, it's just big old guy. He's like a 300-pound linebacker of a guy, like 6'6". Huge guy. Comes right up to him. He goes, I'm in campaign. Let me see if I can help. And he goes, are you want to? Well, no. I can't let you in here because you're out there. You just simply need to go. He starts throwing up glass cages. What's wrong with some rookies? He's just wailing on his back. And just walks off with his hands in. Eventually, some cops come and join us and scare everybody off. And I'm just standing there. I'm happy with their wisdom. And the branch manager, just the manager, branch manager, comes on over because our office was less than a block away. He comes on over and he tells me, Don, not my real name, but that's not one. You've done a hell of a job tonight. Just grab my shoulder and get the fuck off this field. At that moment, it just felt like a relief of doing just all that I done, all the distance I put myself and I done everything else. It starts just hitting me all over. When I start looking at it, as I get out there, I'm seeing this smell of cheap beer and my rusty blood just fills the air. It's nauseating, all-encompassing smell. You can't even escape it. And I guess I can look at my hands. I still have blood on my hands. I'm fucking up my hands. And then I get out onto the street on the east side of the event grounds. There's a room and a church on that side. As I get out there, the gutter on this right side, where everybody was moving on that particular side was dragged out. The gutter was red with blood. And this pickup truck, like almost big pickup truck, almost like they're obviously compensating for something. Really like they did all these wells. He comes honking his horn like crazy, rushing by, doesn't give a shit about the people just wandering through the road, raw lost. And as he drives by, seeing the back, there's like 3 deep of just bodies of just people. I don't even know how to begin. And I was told that the church was our meetup, was our emergency meetup point for the church. So I started making my way there. And gone. And whoever was attending him is gone. On the other one, there were 50 people surrounding it, and this woman was just pounding on this guy's chest. And they were all just saying, he's gone. He's gone. There's nothing you can do. I started laughing. Just naturally, I just started laughing because it was the most insane, crazy, impossible thing in for me. This made no function. Like nothing. Looked like a movie game. I make it to the church. I find this friend with a coworker, but they didn't know my name. There was like 100 of us. And there's two of me. I'm talking, like thinking over to go, where's everybody? And there was one guy who's like, oh, he's up to me. I said, hey, you're on your phone. And he's like, sure, go ahead. So I start calling him number. And of course, I'm not trusting myself at all. But I start calling it. I call my brother. No answer. Nothing. I call my mom. No answer. And this one I'm trying to excuse this. I'm trying to say, maybe I'm just so used to contacts. Maybe just push a button and call my brother that maybe I have forgotten the fucking books. I must have, right? There's no way they could. And they call my dad. They call my dad. And she answered. And they call him. And when he picks up, it's their phone. I don't recognize the voice on the other end. I just go, hey, is this person listening? And he just moved from Houston. He had just come here. So all our phone numbers were Texas and Utah numbers. He's got a Vegas number he doesn't recognize. He just called it by his full name. And he's got a son that's missing here. The mass shooting scenario. And that was this longest ever pregnant pause because I fucking I scared the shit out of him. I'm pretty sure this was like the coroner's office or the Las Vegas Police Department telling him that his son is dead. And I'm like, he's like, yes. Dad, it's me. I'm like, okay. And he just moved and like, oh my gosh, you're okay. And Doctor, you're right. Your mom's okay. It's okay. They're all okay. And I started crying. Making out. They told me where they're at on the Was it on TikTok? Yo, I just typed that in and you make the whole track? Wow. Yeah, so the streamer, we'll talk a little bit about the streamer awards, okay? We'll talk a little bit about streamer awards. No, you know why you didn't get nominated. You know why. Yeah, we were nominated. 12K. I was a podcast in this week. It's probably the best podcast we've ever. Probably one of the better podcasts. Yeah. No nominated. Well, yeah, I know. It's funny, but this has been relatively unprepared to all for this year. Yeah, the more like mainstream recognition I receive as a political commentator, the more set full of other political commentary issues people get, and the more they can article written about you, why do you talk about that? You're not even thinking this about me. I don't care. It's fine. It's good content for me. I don't care. Welcome to smear campaign. And those smear campaigns separated and connected. I feel from the smear campaigns means so many people. Like that's what you get. Oh, got nominated for this political contest. So it is what it is. Yeah. And that's what he says. XQC. Who doesn't do political content? You know this. You know he doesn't do political content. You know he doesn't. Wait, what are we talking about? Literally live stream when the president's. Oh, God. So during one, and by the way, this was the extent of XQC's live stream with Trump. Hi. Okay, that was it. That's the whole thing. Current president. But that's not, he's not considered a political streamer because that's not his entire name's content. And him being on a stream while he did an interview with Donald Trump for 5 minutes is not equivalent to you spending hours every single day doing politics. That's correct. These two things are not equivalent to each other. Yes. Text machine. And Aiden Ross. Who also wasn't nominated, by the way. Okay. Who was not nominated. But I don't think AT&T has an issue with XQC in the same way that they have an issue with me. I wonder why. You didn't have a whole life with Trump like Aiden Ross did. Maybe thought that was the right beyond vote. And Aiden Ross has so many shares with the Fuentes with the national Nazi next guy ever ago. Yeah, I mean, XQC was literally streamed with Donald Trump. And I don't think AT&T has any problem with XQC. AT&T literally blacklisted me. AT&T likes XQC. Yeah, duh. You think streaming with the president for like a day or like a few hours is the same as making political content every day? You stream with Donald Trump. That is the perfect example. I don't understand this at all. It's crazy. And yeah, what is this? And it's nuts. Of course, obviously, XQC is not political creator. How do you say it's like using her own on why problematic streamers weren't nominated? Okay, so here we go.
Somebody said, are problematic people blackballed from getting nominated? No, they just never nominated. Turns out their audience doesn't show up. I think when people have like a crazy audience or whatever, you know, I don't see Jack Doherty that audience voting for. I don't. They just don't show up. I don't know. I wish I could. It is always funny. Audiences will complain every year that they weren't nominated, and then like not do nominations on stream, or not tweet about it, or not like ask their audience to vote for them, or nothing. It's nothing. They get nothing. You know, it's like you got it. You got it. You do have to log in with a Twitch account, and you have to fill it out. I know some people's viewers don't have.
She's trying to insinuate that they're viewing.
Almost getting quiet. Heart out loud. Somebody said,
so here's the thing. You're lying. You know you're lying. Everybody knows you're lying. If you are not lying, I think this is what my assertion is. I think that you exercise editorial control and you have picked the nominees not completely from fan voting, but from your own opinions and to keep the show brand friendly. I think that the priority for the show is to make sure that the show gets as many viewers as possible and maintains as many sponsors as possible. I think that's what happened. And I am willing to bet $100,000 if I think next year to watch the voting, and if the people that get voted on actually are the ones that get nominated, I will donate $100,000 to the charity of your choice. That is how certain I am that you're lying. Go ahead. So we'll see what happens. Surely they would take it up. Surely they would take it up, right? Of course. And I think it's still obvious. It's still obvious for a lot. Like anybody could tell this, anybody could know this. And I mean, if you're watching, they won't do it, of course, right? And then you have the actual nominees. That's my whole point. And so yeah, maybe it's something happen. Well, and again, maybe they'll take me up on it. Maybe they'll, but come to never mind. Right? And but yeah, that's what I'm saying. I win charity, she chose as my cash out or whatever she wants, right? Yeah, I've Hurricane Answer if you want. If you think that if I get to watch the voting happen, if you give me back end access to the voting and I can watch the number go up, and then you can tell me that the nominations were completely organic. I think it's not true. I think you're lying. I do. Sorry. And it's like, and there's a lot of these, like, for example, like, and here's some of the reasons why I think it's not true. It's that you have somebody like Hassan. Hassan has been nominated every single year for multiple awards, multiple times. And this time, he wasn't even nominated for League of Their Own, which really, Hassan is one of the only people on the platform that does political content. And he was one of the first people besides Destiny that really hated his primary content. And you're telling me that he didn't even get nominated for that? He didn't get nominated for that? Like the League of Their Own? There was nothing he got nominated for at all. Are you going to insinuate that the song was being lied to? This is your friend. So very clearly, you're not going to do that. So explain the dissonance there. Explain why that didn't happen. And you also have all these other streamers, like, oh, we're not going to put people in multiple categories from last year, and now you're doing it. I just don't believe. I don't believe. I think you're lying. I think you're bullshit. And that's it. And so why wouldn't it be there? Well, the reason why is that I think they take certain creative liberties and they take certain basically editorial decisions to remove, suppress, and not include certain people in the voting. I think that's what happens. And I am so certain that I will bet $100,000. Well, let's check this right from friendly auto filter. First, sure.
Find yourself. These across intestinal tails or sharp deals on toys.
That's what I think. It's obvious. Obvious, everybody can see. Oh, by the way, if I win, I don't have to get it. I don't want it. I don't need any leverage here. I don't need any, you don't have to do anything for me or anything like that. Well, no, I just, all right. That's everything. Like most of the award show. Yes, I guess so. And someone give 100 to me for no reason instead. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. And yeah, you can tell me Queso was the streamer of the year. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they voted for him. Maybe they didn't. I have no idea. So much of the voting is for audiences. And Jason, audience, if your audience has interacted and voted for you, I did, but the majority of chat thinks it's stupid and doesn't care. Well, I mean, what do you think the probability is that I didn't even get voted for MMO streamer? What do you really think the probability for that is? I think it's extremely low after winning it 2 years, right? And so, like, I mean, really, what's the probability of this? And I think, and also, by the way, I don't care about this. Like, it doesn't matter to me personally, but I'm saying in a general sense, I think that it is right. You're 100% right. And again, next year, if you're not going to rig it, if you think if you're that certain, show me the data. Show me the data. Not show me the data after you do. Show it to me as it is being aggregated in real time. I want back-end access to the aggregation system and how data is collected in real time. The raw data as it is happening, as it occurs, extemporaneous. Get to that. And you're going to find out. Well, like obviously, it's been this girlfriend, I get it. every person comes time, effort, and passion using most of the streamer awards every year. She gets shit from the corner of the internet. It feels like they deserve more. I know it's not possible to please everyone, but if you're like me, inspired by the work she puts in and thinks it makes streaming a better place, don't be afraid to be more vocal about it. Yeah, of course, people want to be positive, and I can't fault Ludwig for trying to support his girlfriend. I get that, I understand it. I do the same thing if I was him, but I do think that it's not accurate. I think that it's not accurate, and I think that that's not actually what the numbers are. There's this too. Even the nominated communities are crashing out. Oh my fucking god! I know numbers, but 24 hours around this. Not know. But all of Jason's relationships were in the past. Like I can't like. So what's she mad? I've heard from every community wanting to do this, and then you guys do the nominations. Like, what's the problem? Right, one time, Jesus, that's like it's sort of not shitting on you. Like Jesus Christ. It's a community. Who gives a fuck? Didn't Jason get nominated for streamer? I was like, really? Why are you playing other competition? I have one to Jason. Jason's not the one that's bad. If you fucking freaks that are not normal, okay, you give a fuck. Right. Jesus Christ. Like, generally. Yeah, right. Frustrating. Video slow. Well, it might be a smaller screen. That's one of my favorite things to do. Well, I was you were all trying to do that. Thank you. I love puzzles. Dad, I'm doing my lucky friends over here. And there's more to even have cereal. I'm so tired. Oh god. Oh god. You gotta stop it. Like you gotta stop this. Like this is just it's so bad. Like this is just come on. What are you doing? Like it's just a few idiots on the internet. Like why give a fuck? It doesn't even matter. Like the Twitter community doesn't like you. Oh my god. No. What is this? Job. We just live with video games for a living. Yeah. I want to get on the shit more. Disney is my fucking job. Right. God. I'm tired. I just want to so bad. Yeah. That's what I'm right. I'm sorry, by the way. Oh my god. You will never be free until you stop doing this. Like you gotta stop. It is 30 years old. Like really, you're a grown ass woman. You gotta stop doing it. You gotta stop letting a bunch of teenagers in the Twitter community get you frustrated. Like that's just what happens. Like you're gonna have some people that might not agree with what you did. It's not really a big deal. Thanks for the rating. It's been a long day. That's nuts. I know I wasn't kidding. I really don't even know what to say. I'm trying to Jesus. I feel bad for calling it out because I can see obviously a monitor, but I mean, you can't be doing a show like this. Fucking changing the votes and shit. Like, I think that they did it. And as I said, if not, then I'll admit that I'm wrong. And anyway, yeah, I think it's rigged. And let me see if I pull up some more of these here too. Okay, I'm so disappointed. Jason Rowan blackballed of them from the streamer awards. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. I feel like there's no you gotta have. I mean, at least get a nomination for somebody that's the biggest collab of the year, right? I mean, damn. Yeah, there's some. No one is telling me. Yeah. What do you do? Let's see if there was somebody we should check in on. Hey. Nobody. That's great. Hey. Then we're going to go ahead and move to our next podcast. And oh shit! Oh no! Wow, hey.
No, honey,
That's pretty gay.
you look pretty. We're going to go ahead and move to our next.
Plus one in stealth. Our power is growing. Yep, there you go. His face. Oh my fucking god, bro. Wow, so funny that is funny as fuck, man.
No, bro. Say what I think you said. Why is this old lady? I say that. She's not that old, man. Like, oh, it's a man who's influence. You know, what she doing? Like, she is like, I feel like relax. Let's do what they want to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
The 30 for gamers is retirement. True.
We gotta go play some makeup.
Bingo. Tell her to go play bingo. She's 30 years old. The thing is, what's crazy is I think she and Quinn are older than I know I am. I'm pretty sure Quinn's older than 30. He gotta be like 33, 34, something like that. So we even older than shit is. Oh, shit. Yeah, we all like 33, yeah, something like that, right? And 30's woman is retirement age. I didn't say that shit.
I would say like having jacket. So the basketball myself that you get more track. If this is your track, it's the same. Get the ready parking and keep automatic. No more scrolling and no more random things that you don't actually buy. You can ask it to acquire specific sounds or let it listen to your track and suggest something they can do. Plus, you get unlimited access to every sound, so no credits, no need for download, just drag and drops. You can also achieve everything inside your phone, stage mode, state made, and the sounds made by actual musicians. Analog process, phrasing, and if your sound workflow feels stuck, this is going to be the piece. So try to go user free and let it track these sounds.
The Streamer Awards. Oh, all right. Let's look at who the nominees are for each category. Best Music Streamer. I'm really not a big music guy. I've heard about Maury at home the most, so I probably go with him. But I don't know about these other guys, so I'm not really too sure about it. So we'll go down to the next one here. Best Creative Arts Streamer. Dizzy Kitten, Harley Burr. I don't know. I guess Emmy. Like what? Creative Arts. I guess Emmy. Like that's the only person I even know on this list. I don't even know the other four people at all. Best Roleplay Streamer. S-Fan did not get nominated. Honestly, I don't pay attention to any roleplay stuff. I'm not a fan of it, and I don't really give a shit about it. So I'm just not even going to vote on this. I don't really care. Best MOBA Streamer, same thing. I don't give a shit. Best Brand Partner. So the best brand partner. Steak. Steak or Ringa. I'd say one of the two. Yeah, the reason why I say for Steak or Ringa is that I watched the YouTube video. I'm sorry, it was an Instagram short, and it was a guy that's catching pedophiles, and he was sitting next to one of the guys that they caught, and he's sitting there. He's like, "All right, I'm gonna open up Rain Bet here. Okay, all right, let's play some blackjack. You want to do a number between 1 and 3,000?" He says to the pedo. The pedo's like, "No, I don't want to do that. I want to do number." He goes, "Okay, well, how about 15?" And he's like, "Oh no, she wasn't just. No, I thought she was 18." So, yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, they all say that. Okay. Yeah, all right, so we're gonna put $15 here, and we're gonna bet, and it's like, okay, and we just got a 19, and well, we won. All right, we got $3. The guy's like, "Well, am I getting that?" He's like, and then the guy goes back to the police are coming. He's gonna go to jail. By the way, thanks for that. He did the video. Literal high quality. I look, okay. It was probably one of the best videos, the best advertisements I've ever seen. Oh, and there was another one of a guy that was advertising. Let me see if I can remember this correctly. He would it's all these losers that like live on air mattresses in empty apartments that have holes in the wall everywhere, and they're betting all their money away on staying in rain bed. I honestly think these are the best ads. They're the best ads in the world. So I don't want to get this big cash out. I like cash out. Gamer stuff is fine. AT&T and Red Bull, get the fuck out of here. AT&T and Red Bull, these are just intermittent. These brands, by the way, definitely not AT&T and Red Bull. Okay, nothing against them personally, but they will neuter, censor, and remove any aspect of grit, texture, or interesting content from any sort of interaction or any content because they don't care about the content. All they care about is using the content to push their brand. That's it. So it's either going to be cash out or gamer stuff for me. If I have to guess, I'd probably go with gamer stuff. So, but my actual real pick would be rain bed or stick. Okay, and it's not even remotely close. Or a third option could potentially be okay. So yeah, definitely there. Let's go next. Like, I don't know about that. I go with Red Bull and I think I'm not really sure. Okay, best brand partners, gamer stuff. Hidden Gem Award. Why is it split? Why did you need to do that? Hidden Gem Award, recognizing a growing streamer averaging under 200 health drops. Easiest decision of my life. Yeah, I think Ross is great. I mean, I've obviously, watched him for years. He's a WoW streamer. He does woodworking as well. Yeah, I would love to see Ross succeed there. I mean, I think that'd be great. And, he had a really viral clip. This is the guy, by the way. Yeah, this is the boy. Someone gets the show. Yeah, but it doesn't have to, give me money. He's the guy. He's the guy. Anyway, give me money next time. Once again, as I'm telling you that he's saying exercise, but he's saying you can watch the stuff for free. That's right. Like, yeah. And so that's the guy who I think should win. Okay, I'm sorry to say that's my guy. And he also, by the way, if you weren't convinced, he also is a huge fan of WoW, and he plays WoW, streams WoW. Amazing guy, great person, and yeah, it's just that simple. And it's got, yeah, so I think he should be the one that wins it. Okay. And let me go back. I guess I'll just pick some of these people. I don't really have a betting for this. I guess I go for this guy. Okay, let's go down. Most funny streamer more humble than you. Maybe you're right. And the best battle royale streamer. I don't really watch any of these people. I don't even know. Let me just skip this. Okay. Next best fighting game streamer. I don't know who this is. I know Lily Pichu, but that's because she did voice acting in a video game I think I played. But other than that, I don't even really know that. Brawl Crossing, I don't know any of these people at all. Okay, yeah, Sam Jam. Okay, well, I don't even know who the guy is. I'm not gonna vote for somebody I don't know. Best MMORPG streamer. Sorry, Soda Poppin, Andy Fuchsia, or Pikachu. I would have voted for Canon. He's a Korean content creator, South Korean content creator, and he actually has done more for the MMO community, I think, recently in the last year or two than anybody else. But if I wasn't able to vote for him because he's not on the list, I'm going to go with Andy. I'm not going to go with Sario. I think Sario is too much of only a WoW guy. Soda, same thing, pretty much just a WoW guy. Peekaboo, also a WoW guy. I think Andy, if you look at the way that she's been streaming, right? Let me see your Twitch tracker. If you look at this here, right? I mean, she's playing bunches of different games. She's doing tons of other content. I think that this definitely deserves like MMO streamer. A lot of people think MMO is just World of Warcraft. Sorry, you popped off this year. He grew huge. He did. He absolutely did. But I think Annie is different because she's picked a bunch of different games. Now, I'm not, and again, I like all of these people. Keep this in mind. All of these people come from a lot of people. I know them. But I would give it really. Now, if I had to pick seven, it would be hard. It would be seven. It would be hard.
But I would do that. That's my opinion. That's the reason that I have. And yeah, absolutely, 100% best speedrun streamer. Honestly, the only person that I know on this list is Little Aggie because I watched his secular speedruns. So I'm going to be a little bit biased, but we're going to go with Little Aggie. But I don't know any of these other people here. So yeah, I don't really watch speedruns a whole lot except for a handful in general. So with all my factors on entertainment value, that's diversity is already been great. It's diversity. Oh, because she's a woman? No, it's diversity in the games that she was playing. Because so, I'm not even going to. It's so retarded. People are so fucking retarded. And anyway, Aggie's OG guy going the best sports streamer. S-Man Rob. S-Man is. Well, how did S-Man not get nominated? That's bullshit. Sports-related content. What the fuck is this? This is such bullshit. Give me a minute. Look at this. S-Man is going around and he's making content with actual NFL players. He's doing this stuff himself. He has his own sports show. Like, what are we talking about? This isn't going to happen. It's insane. Yeah, it's insane. He does IRL sports stuff. That doesn't matter. It doesn't say sports game streamer. It's a sports streamer. And no, that's not the whole. Yeah, this is bullshit, man. I don't know any of these other guys, to be honest, so I can't really even vote on this. I'm just going to skip this. But yeah, he's playing NBA. Yeah, he's playing. Is he playing NBA right now? Yes, he is playing NBA 2K6 right now. Holy shit! And they didn't even get nominated. What a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, that's crazy, guys. And anyway, let's see here. More S-Man. Yeah, outrageous. Best Marvel Rival streamer. I only really watch him. Honestly, like I only really watch him. Like that's the only guy. I mean, Flash. Like I see Flash there, so I'm gonna go for Tim. But I'm not like hyper. Like why is it in the category? I don't know. Like it's percent of my they sponsor the category. Yeah, they made this category. Okay, well we need to. You guys take tough to play your name a lot here. And yeah, he deserves it, right? And so yeah, well, yeah, it's streaming other things now, but I would say that he put a huge amount of hours into Marvel Rivals. Yeah, I'm going over 10 for sure, absolutely. Best FPS streamer. How is
That's not FPS. That's not first person. That's third person.
what are we doing? What happened?
That's not first person.
That's crazy. Oh, wait a minute. No, guys. No. That's a third person. Got him. Yeah, see, he's playing a third person shooter. He's not eligible. That's what you get for saying it should have won game of the year. That's what you get. Huh? How about that? And it's a popularity contest. And yeah, exactly. So shots to the one. Well, anyway, I watched Bert Peanut like maybe for like 30 minutes. I've never watched these other three guys. I don't really have a strong opinion on this. I was just expecting to go for Shroud. So now that I can't do that, I don't know really what to say. Yeah, that's it. Peanut better win. No, I don't know. I don't know if he is or. And I just saw like the video and I thought it was going to be quite funny. But that was about it. So yeah, I don't know. And let's scroll down. Okay, I'm going to skip this. I'll skip. Best strategy game streamer.
Okay.
I want to give it to Jixi. I think it'd be really funny if we gave it to Jixi because of the what do you call it? Because of Clash Royale. It would be really funny. Honestly, Northern Lion, I don't really watch a lot of his content. I think he just plays variety games mainly. I wouldn't even consider him a strategy game streamer particularly. But I mean, JC, isn't this like all he does now? Is he just plays fucking Clash Royale?
No.
I can't spell his fucking name. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out his fucking name now. Okay, give me a minute. JYNX. What the fuck does that mean? I spelled it wrong again. Okay, yeah. XCI. Okay, XCI. Yeah, I do. Like, what the fuck even is this? Okay, so he has right here, my girlfriend kicks my deck. Geometry Dominator, Mega Knight, yes, look at this here. Process. Yeah, he's playing this shit all the time. So, in my opinion, yeah, Clash Royale, Hexagon, I don't know what even that is. Geometry, yeah, totally fucking shit. I should think that I would give it to JC, right? I would. His girlfriend is an AI. I remember the last actual program we had, that didn't turn out too well. Huh? He's a smart guy. Smart guy, dude. There it is. It's farming. Yeah, exactly. And best reality streamer. Streamers that flawlessly create the best point IRL and desktop content, balancing both seamlessly and entertaining streams. I mean, like the only person that I really like watched on this call was Ronaldo. Like I don't know. Like, I mean, that's my best guess. But I don't really have anybody else I would really vote on besides that. Yeah, I'd say maybe Ronaldo. And also, by the way, why did Emery get up? Why didn't she get put on this? That's crazy. Wow. How does that happen? Vote for CX? Yeah, also, where's Ice Poseidon? What the fuck is this? I guess we're going to go with Ronaldo, okay? I like Ronaldo. We'll pick him. As backups get to? Yeah, I guess so. Best IRL streamer. Okay. Well, I would say, okay, so I'm going to give this to Extra Emily because I'm going to vote for Speed as streamer of the year. I think Speed is streamer of the year. So I'm going to vote for Extra Emily because she just does that. And also, yeah, why did Jenny didn't even get mentioned at all? Who's Chloe IRL? Christina and Amber. Who the fuck is Christina and Amber? 1,000 viewers. I mean, it's not awful, but like, I don't know who these people are. What about this one? Chloe IRL. Yeah, I didn't know who these people are. Well, she's doing pretty well. I'd say overall. Yeah, I do think, I mean, but Jenny definitely should have been on this list. I think we wrote down, right? Chloe's Leon's girlfriend. Oh, really? I don't even know. But either way, I'll go with that. Yeah, I'd say for sure. Definitely. There we go. And best vertical live streamer.
Hmm?
You know who I watched the most vertical live stream? This guy crashes out his bag all the time. I'm watching, yes, I've seen so many of these videos. It's so funny. And yeah, this is the guy, right? And the team, yeah, I'm being honest, right? Like, that's the guys I watch. It's so silly. Look, I don't even want these politics, but I think it's funny watching him do that, okay? And he calls back, yeah, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. I don't really think that's stuff, right? I mean, I disagree with these guys, but that's it. And he's my favorite soy. Yeah, he's my favorite soy boy. Exactly. And other than that, though, let's see. Who else would I say besides this Greencraft James Roblox? Yeah, I would maybe give it to Greencraft, but I don't really know any of these other people at all, right? Like, that's really it. Like, I don't know anybody else yet from the state. Where is the, I might have to search for on him. Where's the video? Oh, man, I can't find it. Oh, man, where he goes like, oh, so you imagine what it's like to imagine
that's something that I'm not able to. So you can imagine, oh, the receiving end. Yeah, that's just fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. That's my number one. Okay, guys. And let's see here. Yeah, let's go with green crowd for sure, definitely. And that's hilarious. Yes, absolutely. Stream game of the year. Um, stream game of the year. I would say that it's not Rico and it's not Schedule One. Probably. I don't know. Like it's so hard to say. I mean, I don't. That's 33. Well, that's not really a team game. It's not collaborative or anything like that. Like, that was just the reason why it's the best street game is because it's the best game that came out this year. But definitely not Marvel Rivals. I don't know. I think a lot of people play together and play Marvel Rivals together. I thought that was kind of cool. I would say Pete probably. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably Pete. What do you guys think about that? I never play red slot games. I just don't. I don't have any interest in them. I play video games to get away from that stuff. So when there's a video game that has it in it, well then what the hell am I doing? So yeah, that's it. And so Schedule One, like I would say maybe Schedule One was really good too. I mean, but I would just I think either one of those. But like that's just my opinion. But just no friends. Yeah, bro, like that's annoying. Like you can have people trying to talk to you all the time, like keep with ESP. Sure. Okay, let me go do that. Best content organization. Let's see. AUT, Hollow Live, OSAS for phase. Okay, let me think about it. So it's between Hollow Live and phase. I'm really thinking about this. I'm gonna give it to phase. I think so. I'm gonna give it to phase, and I'm gonna explain the reason why I'm gonna give it to phase. I think that thanks to a lot of the leadership for phase, I know obviously it's not part of the organization anymore, but a lot of the leadership for phase, they resurrected a corpse and they managed to bring it back to life. And I think that really, like, yes, obviously it's come at a cost and everything like that, but overall, I think that accomplishment is really impressive and it's incredible. And I think that they created a number of streamers and boosted them to levels that are very, very high. I think the two main ones I would say would be Jason and Ronaldo. But you even have like the other guys too. I'm not trying to like say the other guys suck or anything like that. Like I mean, even you have like Lacey, Silky, like fucking Adapt, like all these other people are doing very well, right? And I think that's impressive. It's extremely impressive. And I think he's in your range, still part of phase also. So yes, phase, they Frankenstein phase and their work. And they brought this organ out from the fucking the jaws of death. Like it was literally like circling the drain, like a million controversies. They bring in an entire new a group of guys. They rebrand. They bring them in. They go into trenches. Yes, and also for the fact that they've done this for like 15 years, like that's fucking impressive to me, man. It really is fucking impressive. So I would say definitely things. That's what I would give. Yeah, check all the plan fix okay? So no. That part of my life is over, okay? You want to know why Bex wears a hat? Probably because he's balding, okay? I love the guy, but that's probably the reason why he's wearing the hat all the time. You know why? Because managing an org is so stressful. It is so annoying. And I bet the people working at Maze are probably losing their minds dealing with Lacey and Silky and Adapt and Jason. I bet there's problems with that all the time behind the scenes. And you know what? I don't know what any of them are, and I don't want to. Ignorance is bliss. Everything is great for me. I'm happy. Oh wow, this is so
Oh, I
nice.
guess.
And I don't even worry about that. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I
there
remember,
you go.
man.
Imagine these trainers. Yeah, imagine
Oh my God.
it's like having monkeys with powers that
Uh,
That's it. That's all they do.
This can be it tonight, buds. Thank y'all for stopping by, hanging out with me.
The top streamer selling the content creation for a global audience. Who simply
We're
catering to
gonna
international or
pick back up on this tomorrow.
Why is Levi not on this list?
Appreciate y'all stopping by.
Levi is not on this list. What about Speedy?
I might stream something different, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. So does he now? I just don't know these guys. I'll be honest. No disrespect.
We'll see. We'll see
Not
what's up.
really